Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Chicago. And tonight our question comes to us from Cat607. And Cat607 informs us that she is an old witch who is quite shocked to find that things like casting glamour are no longer routinely taught to young witches. Cat607 goes on to ask my opinion of what are called servitors, or sometimes fetches. And a servitor is an artificial entity which is created to act as a kind of astral servant to the magic user. And such an artificial entity can be created for any of many different roles, including as a guardian, who may protect the house or the people in it, or a fetch, which, as the name would suggest, is used to bring things back that are desired, or sometimes to find things which have been lost. And what do I think of fetches and servitors? I think they're a fine thing when they're used carefully. In fact, we have instructions for how to create a guardian in our second degree lessons, which would be equally effective in creating a fetch or any other similar artificial entity. However, I think you also have to be very careful with them, because they will tend to be very much colored by your intent when you create them. So you want to make sure you're being very clear on what you want, because sometimes what we think we want and what we really want don't turn out to be the same thing. In addition to this, I think that you have to be careful to always treat them properly, because any such relationship should be reciprocal, and once it has been created, the artificial entity is just as much an entity as you are, and just as deserving of respect and good treatment. And finally, I think we must be careful with them, because I think if you create too many, they can be a bit of a drain. All of these things should be taken into account, and I personally don't think you should try to create an artificial entity of this sort until you have quite a bit of experience under your belt, because there are so many different variables that can influence what you're going to get. So I hope that answers your question, and until next time, may you blessed be.